Hello everyone, this is Banter Bill, and welcome to Sorrow's Embrace, Path 3. This is not a speedrunning guide, it's just a guide for people who are new to the dungeon or who want a refresher. So, for food, you want to choose Dredge Flaying Potions if you got it, and since I'm a Berserker Mesmer, I chose Crit Damage. Starting off, we're going to destroy these barricades. A ranger can actually destroy the barricades before this bridge comes up. But that's okay, if we all five just group here at the barricades, we can destroy it and run through it. We skip the first mobs, and we're just going to jump up on this path to the right to avoid the second set of mobs as well. So once everyone makes it, we're going to jump down. Make sure to aim for the platform and not to miss, or you can die. I just jumped straight down, and you should survive even without fall damage. And it's raining people. Yeah, like that guy almost missed, so make sure to aim for the platform. Coming on this boss, I recommend one range set and one melee set. You're going to range the silver mobs, and reflect skills and condition skills are useful here. So we range down this first set. Actually, every player can come up on this platform I'm standing on. Our guardian, though, decided to fight the boss and the adds at melee, which is great for us because it keeps them at range. But you can fight everyone from this spot, so everyone can come up here and you can all fight them from here. So we just range down the first two silver mobs, and once we do that, we're just going to focus on the boss. So now we focus on the boss. If all the players were up here, then he would come to you, and you can fight in melee range, but since our guardian decides to stay down there, we can just keep ranging him down. I recommend that if you're a Mesmer, you save your time warp for the part that's coming up. This guy can also put a lot of bleeds on you very quickly, so condition removal is very useful. If you are all in melee range, he might go invulnerable, so you may need to jump down for a bit, lose your invulnerability, and then you can jump back up on the gear and fight him again. So once the boss dies, quickly grab the chest, both the boss chest and the event chest, and run back into this crevice here. The goal is to pull the next group back here. Reflects are useful here, and this is where I drop my time warp as a Mesmer. It may be hard to see here, so I mostly just spam one and hope I hit everything. If you go down, you should be able to rally relatively quickly. There we go, I get a better view of what's going on. Alright, now once those mobs are dead, we're going to head left. If you have a ranger, you want to range the barricades from this level that I jumped down below. If you don't have a ranger, you're just going to have to run around. We don't have a ranger, so we're going to jump down and then run to the left of the barricade, jump over the barricade, and keep running. If you have a thief, Shadow Refuge would be very useful at this part. So I throw down a reflect here that helps reflects the mortar attacks. Once you make it across the bridge, you want to head to the left-hand side and then jump down. There's actually another level right there that I just jumped past, but you can make the fall directly to the bottom. But watch out for the crabs at the bottom, because they can take you out. So if you make it before everyone else, just wait at the top of the ramp. for everyone. Our Mesmer went down here, and we're just going to quickly go and revive him. I'll fast forward through this next part so it's not too boring. If someone dies farther away, like our first teammate, their best bet is just to revive once we're all out of combat, to take the waypoints and try to run back. It is a long walk though, so try not to die here. So for our teammate who went down here, we just wait until the crabs go away and revive him. You can 4-man this next boss, and that's what we decide to do. A waypoint will spawn once we beat this boss. The gimmick here is that he will drop these flame condition on you. You can remove that condition by going to the geysers or using regular condition removal. In fact, this boss is not hard at all, so I recommend just stacking in melee range and DPSing him down. So I throw up Null Field to get rid of those conditions, and it works out very well. So let me just speed up this fight a little so you don't have to watch us 4-man this boss. But again, you can just stay in melee range, and here's where I drop my Time Warp as well. So we take down the boss. Don't forget the boss chest and an event chest spawned where we came from up the ramp. And you get to listen to this NPC repeat himself over and over and over again if you keep standing there. So once you beat that event, you're going to keep going, and for the next part, equip a max range weapon, so a weapon with 1200 range. I'm going to activate the event by going to the left a little bit. Once the dredge carrier spawns, you're going to head up this ramp, and we're going to range the dredge carrier from afar. So just jump down on this level, and we're just going to range this dredge carrier. I'll speed up this fight because it's a bit tedious, but again, just stand at max range and you should be fine. You may get hurt from some of the AoEs from the ads, but just pick up your teammates if they go down. So after you beat the dredge carrier, you're going to jump down, pick up the event chest, and usually most groups skip the champ that spawns from this carrier. So I jump down, take my chest, and then I'm on my way. Once you get out of combat, wait at the bottom of this ramp for your teammates to catch up. Once everyone's here, as a Mesmer, I'm going to pull these next two champions into one place, and we're going to take them down. Most groups pre to the champion patch would skip these, but since now these champions drop champion bags, it's worth it to take these guys down. This fight can get a bit tedious as well, so I will speed this up. But if you stay in melee range, you should be fine. As you can see, I'm getting dazed here a lot, so bringing some stability may help speed things along. Alright, and once you take down these two champions, don't forget their champion bags. We're just going to head through this door and immediately to the left. The goal here is to pull the next champion in the ads into one spot. So I jump into this corner. We're going to line of sight the ads from here. The ads are, some of them are bombers, so it's useful to bring reflex for this fight.
Replenishing.
So we line of sight, and we bring everyone here, and I immediately throw my feedback to reflect a bunch of their attacks. I tried to get this bomber that went away back into the stack, but he got too far away from me. As you can see, our Guardian put up his wall of reflection as well, which was very helpful. And I focus pull everyone back into the stack, and we're going to take down this last ad. And then we're going to kill the boss. Unfortunately, even though this is a champion, he doesn't drop a champion loot bag. This guy is pretty easy, as you can see. Oh, there I go. There I take a lot of damage, but you can usually just heal through it. There we go, and we're looking for our champ bags, which we can't find because he doesn't drop one. And we're going to fight the final boss of the dungeon. For the final boss, I again recommend melee. So everyone is going to stand at this wall here, and then I am going to pull the boss so he comes to us. Here I strongly recommend staying in your stack. You can heal through most of his attacks, and if you go down, someone can easily pick you up. And this is where I will also drop my Time Warp as a Mesmer. I'll speed up the rest of this fight because we're just staying in melee range and dodging his AoE attacks. His attacks are pretty easy to predict because he has a long windup, but again, even if you miss them, you can heal right through them. And when he spawns the ads, you'll just kill him with your AoEs. So there we go. We beat the boss, we pick up his champ chest, and that's the end of the dungeon. We'll just take our bonus gold, and that's it. Thanks for watching.